this guitar maybe. A bit sick BorisT is welcoming you to this new video. I am BorisT. I am the only one that when gets sick can hit higher notes. A few days ago I was even able to imitate Rob Alford. While when I'm not sick, the only maximum I can do is This is all the Norwegian girlfriend fault. Anyways, today I'm gonna rant against guitar companies while I'm probably destroying my guitar. Let me present you my guitar. A beautiful looking guitar indeed. Or we can say a beautiful shape looking guitar, because if we have to concentrate our eyes on these ugly, ghostly flames, it's not beautiful. It's really not beautiful. This is bothering me since I bugged it. And I don't know how many times I shit on this guitar. So I'm so sorry, Tracy Guns, because this is a Tracy Guns signature guitar. And dude probably hates me. But it's fine. So this is the guitar I bugged in Norway when I thought that I was going to play the guitar in my own one-man band before I switched to vocals. So why I bugged this specific guitar, you may ask? I've always been a fan of the 80s, especially of the star-shaped guitars. Many of my favorite 80s guitarists use that and I wanted to have one. First problem that I encountered in 2023, was that there is just one company that still produces this shape, and that's Jackson. And that one also is a signature of an artist, Gus G from Firewind. And there's just one problem with that one. It comes with that ugly milkshake color. Before that abortion they have another signature from Gus G, a little bit better looking. I still don't like the white lines there, but was much better than the milkshake. But guess what? When something looks good, you know what we do? We discontinue it. Because young guys today listen to Folifia and they don't care about aggressive looking guitars. They want some classy, easy looking guitars. And you can smell my unwashed butt with your classy guitars. Give me the blood, give me the sweat, give me the metal! I've noticed also that when I'm sick, I'm a little bit more retarded than the usual. I can already see you in the comment section, Boris, so many companies do this star shape. Have you ever seen Ola England? Of course I know Ola England. I follow him before you were born. Ibanez also has the star shape. What you're talking about? You could have bought one of those. Those guitars screams modernism. If you see them, they're too spiky, the shape, the look is too modern. I don't like that. I just wanted a normal star shape from the 80s. And even this one is not really what I specifically wanted, but we will get to that. So as I said, there was only one company doing that specific shape that I wanted, Jackson, that's the shape I want. And the other one was Kramer. I forget how you pronounce that. Let's say Kramer. And I have this one, the Tracy Guns signature, and there is just two things about the look of this guitar that I don't like. First one, obviously, the flames, ugly flames, and the second one that if you look closely, it's a more soft shape compared to the Jackson one, or in general to the star shape from the 80s. It's less spiky, it's more roundish, so the Solar, Ibanez and so on are too spiky, and this unfortunately is too soft. But beside that, the guitar is good. The guitar play well. You can play some 80s metal. You can play some nasty black metal. But. Let me show you now the thing that pisses me off the most. Here we are ready. So, let's pretend we are at... Oh man, I'm too tall. Okay, it's fine. Let's pretend you're seeing me in all my beautiness, okay? I'm playing live, I just finished a song, I'm looking at the crowd and I want to show my horns, say hell yeah, let's go, you know? So I took my left hand from the guitar. What's going on? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it was an accident. Let's try again. Neck dive. The guitar suffer of neck dive. Now, wouldn't have been a problem and I wouldn't complain too much if I paid this guitar like I paid my cheap Ibanez Joe, which I recorded both of my albums, but I paid 800 euros. This was the first And last time that I wanted to invest in something that I was like, hey, I will have this guitar for live shows of my band, we're gonna play a Hellfest, I need something good. 800 euros. A signature guitar with neck dive problems. And you may be wondering, oh, but maybe there's more version, you know, there's a little bit more expensive, 1500 euros, you know. No, it's this one. There's no cheaper version, there's no more expensive version. It's this one. And suffer from neck dive after you spend 800 euros. And I can't accept that, because when they sell a product like this, they probably test it, etc., you know, and they know about the problem, and they're still selling you a guitar with this big problem. It's unplayable. You can't literally play it when you're standing, because it's constantly pushing you down, you know. So unless you always play 2 power chords here, so you keep the guitar up, it's unplayable. It's perfect when you sit. I love it, because it's the best shape for when you play sitting, but standing, pain in the ass. And now the problem is that I have to figure out how to move this button and hope that it will be okay. And I don't even know how the fuck to do it. Now, every fucking review on YouTube never mentioned this problem. You know, they talk about the woods here that you will never hear. They talk technical aspect that don't give a shit. They play their solo to show you how good they are, but nobody says the main problem. Neck fucking dive. Now another thing that pisses me really off is when you see the video of Tracy Guns playing his guitar on the Kramer YouTube page, you're like, oh, but he's playing standing, so you know, the guitar can't suffer of neck dive, right? Then you notice something, that when you play standing, the strap button isn't here, it's in the back. So why get the button in the back and the guitar stands right, but then you decide to sell one with the strap button here, with obviously a neck dive problem? And the funny thing is, when they show him playing and when they show the guitar, when they show you the guitar, it's with the button up here. But when he play, he have the button in the back. I don't know, I mean, isn't this against the law? You're showing 2 different products, selling them for the same. And you know, it's not just Kramer. I have a friend that bought a signature of Corey Belial from TRYGLAV. From TRYGLAV, my band. From Trivium, not TRYGLAV. It's a flying V shape. And guess what? Neck dive. 700 euros of guitar. Neck dive, there too. Of course, I don't think that Corey Belial play with the neck dive one, you know. And it's not an unfixable problem, because my guitarist play our last show with a flying V shape by Solar from Ola, England. And the guitar stay up with no problem. So I don't know why they do that, if they do on purpose, if they don't, I don't know. But this is the first and last time I spent this much money for a guitar. Kramer, I really love your guitar shape. I really love that you have this that is bending down, stand up. It's very beautiful. The logo is beautiful. I like it, but you suck. Anyways, after this great reminder for myself to not spend more than 300 euros on guitars, finish! Let's clean it up and let's start. So first let's clean the neck and then we will apply the new strings. You know, another thing that pisses me off really a lot about this guitar is the Floyd Rose. I don't know how many people use the Floyd Rose. I didn't see many bands using it recently, but they always do the versions with Floyd Rose. And don't get me wrong, it's funny to use a couple of times, but then it's just a pain in the ass. So I don't understand why they don't do just 2 versions of the same guitar, right? Quality wise, what I see is that there's not really too much difference. At least for me, every time I see people talking about, oh, the woods, this wood here is hot, this wood here makes your sound this and that. If you're playing extreme metal and you're using amps, distortion, etc., you wanna tell me that you can hear the sounds coming out more cold or more warm? Seriously? Especially when you add other instruments? Most of these things can be fixed in post. So sometimes people are like, oh, but those pickups are more cleaner than the others. Yeah, you can literally fix that. I mean, if you have crap pickups like I had in the Ibanez Joe, yeah, I totally understand. I changed it at the time to ones with Sentient Nazgul from Cave Marrow. Really, really good pickups. Really, really good. Well, there's not too much dirt here down here because I'm not really good at solos, so I'm not playing it too often. So we are done with the cleaning. It's really clean. This guitar maybe. Yeah, I've seen a girl that has this guitar and broke completely this part up here. That's my fucking nightmare. Anyways, let's put the strings. Did I buy the right one? Ernie's Balls 010. Do you know which guitar I can't really stand the look of it? Is the one without this part here. How you say, when it finished here. Ew. Holy shit, they're so ugly.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
My dream as a kid, I remember, was always to have a BC Rich Warlock, was that the name? But now I'm loving the Iron Bird, which is basically a flying, not flying bee. What's wrong with me? It's basically a star shape, kinda. Yeah, it's more modern, but I really like that one a lot. The only problem I have with BC Rich, the price. I mean, I know that they have some problems, they've been bugged. I don't remember it well, but the prices, guys, they don't even have the cheap version of a Iron Bird. What's wrong with you? You think people have like 2,000 and more euros to spend on a guitar? Maybe most of people have, but I don't, so make a fucking cheap version. Even if, to be honest, when I have one guitar, I never felt the need to have another one, because I always play in standard E. There's something that bothers me too much when you go too low with the strings and it starts to sound like fart. So I will maximum go to D standard maybe. And I never understood what's the point to go too much low with your guitar when live nobody will understand shit. Every band that I went to see with the super tuned down guitars, you can't hear shit. Yeah, they sound great in studio, but live they suck. The bands that I understood the most and I enjoy the most are the bands that play in standard E. So mostly black metal bands and heavy metal bands. And we are the last string. Now, I'm not using the Floyd Rose. I put a little block in the back, like a lot of people suggest. So you block it, you don't have to deal with it. Of course, it's not tuned. Now, let's give you some space though. Ah, yeah. Ooh. Nice. I don't give a shit if it's perfect or not. And we have done! We have put the strings, the new strings! I shall tune it now, but I have to go in the room to tune it and I have to bring down the camera. And that's so much work. So this is all, I guess. Even if all its problem, I'm loving it though. As a studio guitar for just sitting, not for this price, but look at it. This is the best. Seriously, when I had the Ibanez or I tried once the Flying V on my friend, I'm like, how the fuck you're playing it when you sit? It's so fucking annoying. This, look at this. This leg, you go there. Play so fucking comfy. It's the best shape ever. Anyways, guys, this is all for this video. And as always, I will see you all in the next one. Cheers!
Satan.